Welcome all to another week of Forex Bunkers Weekly Wrap. Go over the master candles for the week as well as some analysis on GU, GJ, AU and EU. Well, let's get started. First we'll start off with the master candles this week. We had only one, and that was on GJ. So let's have a look at that. Here's a 1 hour GJ chart, and I'll just find it just here. Oh, that line is just a tad off. It's a beautiful trade here. Got in around about the 133.60 zone, and aimed first target would have been around here, the 134.20, 134.30, and then you could have held on if you wanted to for even more profit. So a fantastic master candle trade this week, and only one, but as we know the method is slow, but that's fine. So all up it was 170 pips, or as we go for the swing highs, it's about 60. So it'll be 60 for the record. Some of you might got a little bit more, some of you got a little bit less, but great work all up. Alright, let's have a look at AU first. AU has finally made a bounce. Price has made a new high here. High, and a higher low. So we are starting to trend up in this area. When price did push up, it didn't make a new high, which could be hinting at a push down. It found support around this area of consolidation and has bounced up. So the key level to be watching out for this week is this 10200 zone, where this peak is. If price can break through, we will probably see a new high overall. If price does not break through, the odds that we will be pushing through this zone, maybe not just next week, over a bit longer period of time, is quite high. So keep an eye on this. This is quite an interesting zone to watch out for. Don't get caught in a long position of this break either. Just be careful, because you have got this high just a little bit higher than this last swing high, and it could pose a fair bit of resistance, so keep an eye on that. On to GU. I'll just move this chart so you can actually see it. Pretty much the same kind of picture as AU. We have been stepping a bit higher, making, even just in the short term, making new highs and new lower highs. We haven't broken this 162.90 zone or 163 zone, but looks like we might be heading towards it, and this will be a key level again for the beginning of the week to see if we can break through it. If we do break through it, it'll more than likely be returned for a retrace trade, so keep an eye on that. Watch price action and see how you go. Otherwise, it will more than likely push down to break these swings points or the lows and turning itself around. But only time will tell, and this is a very key zone, this 163 mark. EU, it's exactly the same story as we're trading. We're looking at pairs around the same kind of movement and flow, because they're all against the American dollar, or except GJ obviously. But it's good to see the same kind of patterns forming. This is very close to the AU in that this area just here is the same point as the AU's parity zone. So key level we'll be watching out for is this 137.50 area, and then this last swing high. If price can push above this zone, this one here, we could see the 142 area. If it doesn't, I think we'll come back and have another test of these lows, the 129 area, but I think the odds for this week is a little bit further push higher. But yeah, as I said, a key zone is this 137.50 zone. Watch out for this week. And finally, GJ. GJ has stopped just before a major support and resistance area of this 135 or 136 area. You can't actually see it on your chart, but it's that way. We have broken this downward trend line quite convincingly, so it's not just poking through a little bit, it actually has, and broken the last swing high over here, and has stopped at this 135 area. Had a fair bit of rejection from this, 4 days in fact, so we could see a further push down, but I don't anticipate it to be too much. I think we'll see a further push high, even to this 137 area, watching this last swing high. We have been making new lows, but we just broke into a new swing high as well, not including this, just from the 8th month from 2010 onwards. So keep an eye on this 136 and this 137.70 area, and get ready to short these zones based on price action. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I wish you all the best for the week's trading to come, and I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. See you later.